This is a very old round I had. Actually, one that's just been lying around in my hard drive for a while. It's one of the few rounds that I have in World of Tanks, which my buddy Mac Joker is participating in the battle with me. This is one of the first rounds, actually, the Leichtraktor. So, I'm just showing him around. Showing him the fun flanks to do. So, I mean, I don't think he ends up getting any kills, mainly because his Leichtraktor is too slow. I mean, I don't have any doubts of his ability to shoot with that thing. It's just getting into the battlefield and surviving long enough. Because out of the four starting tanks, the Leichtraktor has the second most hit points. Its armor's okay, but the firepower is really nice. It's off with a 37.5mm cannon, which isn't bad for a tier 1. The only tier 1 tank that I know of that can outgun it would be the MS-1 with the 45mm cannon. And that's very, 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 very fun to use, by the way. You just can't take much damage in turn, so it's shoot or perish. That's pretty much how it is with the MS-1. So, as you usually see when I go on mines, this is the flank that I use. I love the town. There's so many fun ways to play it. You can go close to the hill, you can go away from the hill, you can go between the buildings. It's just awesome. It's just a great time. Another fun thing about lower tier rounds is that people, for whatever reason, they either aren't confident with their tanks, or they don't care enough to use flanks properly. That's really fun, because if you know your stuff, you can take advantage of it. It really, really, really is enjoyable. And since the enemies aren't anywhere near me, I'm just telling Miles some more basic tips for this map, letting him know where I'm going and where he should be, etc., etc. I'm sure he'll learn. I mean, I hated this game quite a bit when I first started playing. I mean, even when I had the flak cannon on my Panzer II, I still didn't know how to use it properly. That's why I was dying so much. There's an MS-1. Now, normally I assume every MS-1 I find has a 45mm cannon, because I've died from that thing before. It's an incredibly quick and painful death. I mean, you're dead within 3 shots. There we go. There we go. Nice hits there. See, the MS-1 can't take much damage at all. And the 45mm cannon doesn't have a high rate of fire. I mean, you can't fire it automatically. It's semi-auto. I mean, it's still really fast, but the flak L112 just rips him up. See, no, that's not the 45. I would have been down to about 60% health if it was. That was probably the 37. So no biggie. Panzer II can take some hits. I'm just waiting for Mac Joker now. He's chugging along through the town on his unupgraded Leichtraktor. It's fun when you start helping a new player out that's a friend of yours because I remember exactly what it was like. Now here, I'm just going to be very careful and start shooting this guy because I'm pretty sure he has the 45mm cannon. I'm not going to take any risks. I'll back up a little bit. Back up a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. I'm just testing the autocannon's range, really. So, and actually that technically wasn't considered camping because I did reverse. And normally I would have rushed in, but the MS-1's turret turns pretty fast for a tier 1 light tank, so I didn't want to have the risk of him laying me out. So, oh, that's one of those Panzer 35 or 38Ts or whatever. Those things actually, for some reason, they have a reputation of invincibility. They're really not that strong. You just shoot them in the side or the rear hull. Hit their gas tanks. That'll make them go kaboom in no time. What'll also make it go kaboom in no time is being like the idiot who's at the base who's exposing his side armor to me in a Panzer II. Panzer II doesn't have bad front armor. I mean, it's far from something like the Hotchkiss 835, but it certainly doesn't suck. I mean, it'll absorb some hits before failing you. So, see, I mean, this is just a basic flank. He could have easily just swung his tank around and defended himself, but watch. He takes it, and he dies. What an idiot. You deserve to die for that stupid of a tanker. You're begging to get killed. So I'm just checking the scoreboard, and actually, that was a victory. 3 enemy kills, 1 enemy detected. Not bad, Panzer II, not bad at all.